Hello everyone, how you doing? You're very welcome to this week's Roscommon LGFA and to go through all things in ladies Gaelic football. As always, we have Ellen Hynes, the acting PRO for the Roscommon LGFA. Hello, Ellen. How are you? Are you well?
I'm good, Aidan. Thanks. How are you?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. It's Friday, so it's always good. So I could relax for the weekend, but yeah, so plenty of action going on over the last couple of weeks, and we'll kick off, I suppose, with the underage action, both results and fixtures.
Yeah, so last week we had a number of under 14 final championship finals as well as an under 16 final. So in under 14 Division 1A, we had Pork Pierce's playing Clonagale. Clonagale came out victorious 5-7 to 3 5-7 to 3-12. In Division 1B, Roscommon Gales played St. Barry's, but I've yet to receive those final results. So I'll have to get back to you on that one.
No problem.
In Division 2A, Four Roads played Boyle, and Boyle came out the victors with 5-14 to 6-8. And in 2B, St. Dominic's played Northern Harps, and Dominic's won 2-10 to 3-4. So I know I was at the Four Roads Boyle match, and it was one of the best matches I've seen all year. I mean, it was absolutely class stuff. I mean, there was only a goal in it at the end that just slipped in. But when I tell you that was a brilliant game of football, I really, really mean it. And it's not just because
Yeah.
it's my own club, but the future is bright for Roscommon LGFA with these girls coming up. As well as that, in the under 16 division, we had Division 3A final. Michael Glavies played St. Mary's. I think that game was down in Glavies, and St. Mary's won 5-6 to 2-10. So, again, some very good scoring from all of those age groups as well. So, the underage is coming to a close, as is the adult competition. But I mean, it's been a great year for the girls. They've got plenty of matches, and like I said, brilliant results throughout the year from all teams.
That's it. And of course, it's as we say all year, it's a combination of the hard work put in by these great players at all levels, not just at underage, but at junior, intermediate, and senior. And of course, their coaches. And we can't forget, I suppose, the without them it wouldn't be possible are the sponsors who help to finance the club. I know, like, there's membership and all that, but sponsorship is key for I suppose for equipment and a lot of other things, but also the very important supporters who are dedicated to following the clubs and their various clubs, but also the county team as well. So I suppose if you took one of those cogs out of it, it wouldn't run right. Isn't that it?
Definitely. I mean, we're very lucky with the sponsors that we get, like is in team sponsors, um, it's very beneficial to the teams who when people do come on and sponsor them, whether it's training tops or, days out or whatever. And then we're very grateful to our own competition sponsors. I mean, I know for the adults we have Castlereagh Vehicle Recycling sponsored the Junior C, Keenan's of Tarm and Barry sponsored Junior A and B. MGF Electrical sponsors the intermediate competition, and then the Abbey Hotel sponsors the senior. And I mean, we're very, very grateful and appreciative to them because I mean, it's such an advantage to have these people, helping us promote LGFA and Roscommon as well. And then, like you said, things can't be done without the players, the coaches, the volunteers at club level, and of course the supporters just make it all rounded. And it's always such a huge boost when you can see the stand or the pitch, say the fence is filled with supporters, and it's brilliant. So we're looking forward to seeing everyone this weekend again at the adult competition. This is closing this weekend as well. So we're very lucky to be able to host it in Ballyforan and Enfield this year. So this evening, Friday the 13th, we have the replay of Roscommon Gales playing St. Dominic's. They played last weekend. I didn't get to attend myself, but I heard it was an absolutely cracker of a game. So that will be played at 8 p.m. this evening in Ballyforan, which, like I said, promises to be an excellent show of football. And tomorrow we have a hectic day to say the least. And my day will be split between Ballyforan and Enfield. So starting off, we have Junior A competition, the county final between Northern Harps v Michael Gravies. That is in Enfield at 12:45. Junior B competition, we have Orne playing Port Pierces at 3 o'clock in Ballyforan. At the same time, we have the intermediate competition, St. Kieran's v Ayr Og at 3 o'clock in Enfield. And then, at the end of the day, we have the senior competition between Boyle and Clan, 5 o'clock in Ballyforan. So admission to all the games is €10. And you can cash on the gate. But what a day Saturday is going to be is all I can say at the least. I'm very looking forward to it. I mean, I think we have all these games, the adult competition, and then we have some of the underage teams coming in and playing at halftime. So I think we've got over 300 girls playing this weekend, which is absolutely amazing to think about. These girls have worked hard. They've put their blood, sweat, and tears into the year, and county final weekend is finally upon us. So it's just a cracker, and if you can come and join us, please do. We look forward to having you.
So I suppose the moral of the story is make sure you have plenty of petrol or diesel in the car, and zoom all around the county on Saturday for some great action. And I suppose really just to kind of reflect on the senior semi-finals, very good quality games from what I see. Obviously, Clonagale had a convincing win as well, and they were through. But I suppose another cracker of the game would have been that obviously Boyle versus Kilbride, and like Boyle have been very good at intermediate. Now they're into senior. They're really showing their worth, and that's reflected in the fact they got to the final because having bet Kilbride, that's no mean achievement, because Kilbride have been more or less, the kingpins of, along with Clonagale over the last 7, 8, 10 years in the ladies' game. So to beat Kilbride, who are very good, is a great achievement. But of course, look, the attention moves from that to playing Clonagale. But you can kind of, in a way, it's not surprising that Boyle have made it to the final, because they are a very good side.
Yes, definitely. I mean, the semi-final results were Clonagale 7-14 to Dominic's 10 points, and Kilbride v Boyle was 1-6 to 4-8 in favour of Boyle. I mean, some phenomenal scoring. As you said, what can you say though? Like we said at the beginning of the adult championship, this is going to be hard to call. Now, obviously, we all have our own opinions of how it was going to go at the end of the year, and I'm well impressed. Is all I can say. I mean, I was at the intermediate final last year, and I got to see Boyle in action. It was one of the first times I've seen their adult team playing. Myself getting to watch it really, and it was just a cracker. I mean, they have their leaps and bounds come on over the last couple of years, and as you said, Clonagale, I think, is this their third in a row they're going for this year? Obviously, Kilbride knocked them off their top spot for a number of years as well. I might be wrong in saying however many years in a row they're going for it now, but I mean, they're a joy to watch. Both teams really are. So that would be a very interesting game. Clonagale v Boyle at 5 in Ballyforan.
That's it, because I suppose when you look at these teams, the likes of Clan and the likes of Kilbride being there. I mean, look, in any county, or it's hard enough to win one county final, but to be able to repeat that year on year and to be consistently, it's nearly like Dublin, the Dublin men's senior footballers winning 6 All-Irelands in a row. It's kind of, to win it is brilliant, but it takes some serious it takes some serious I suppose mental strength a lot of hard work year in, year out to get to the level where, obviously, like I said, Kilbride and Clonagale are competing. But I think the last kind of 7 or 8 finals were competed by were the two of them were in the county final for the last 7 or 8 years. So that just goes to show the testament, I suppose, the quality of the players they have. But to be fair, they still have a long road from the first day at the championship right through to the county final. So it's a testament to all the other teams that kind of, I suppose, sharpen their claws to get to a county final, because it has gotten very competitive I suppose, well, at underage level as well, but like in junior, intermediate and senior, it's there's a lot of hard work goes into going into these, maybe things that people wouldn't realize.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like we said earlier, and I said earlier in the show, we couldn't call it this year. The girls and their management teams and their clubs just put so much work and effort into it this year. And I'm not saying they haven't every other year, but I mean, this year has been something phenomenal, and it's a credit to the girls that what they put out on the pitch. You can do so much of training, and you can, train however many days a week and whatever it may be. But it's all down to those 60 minutes on the pitch when it comes to it, whether it be the round robin games, the semi final, and now this weekend, the final. Like I said, it's a credit to the girls. It's their commitment, it's their effort, it's their love of football. I mean, would you be here if you didn't love the game? So it just shows how phenomenal ladies football in Roscommon really is. I mean, like, we're very lucky to be able to host all 5 county finals this weekend, obviously one of them being a replay. But again, that replay is because of a phenomenal match, a phenomenal game of football last Friday, and they just have to go out onto the pitch again and do it all again for another 60 minutes. So it's just absolutely brilliant, and it's a privilege really to be able to host it this weekend. I mean, like I said, this is my first year being involved in it properly. Like other years I've attended and I've helped out, with my mom being on the county board. And I had, few odd jobs, but like it's been phenomenal to be able to get to see the background side of it and the efforts that goes on from the county board side as well. And then, to be able to attend this weekend, get to see these matches, I might take a few photos, weather permitting, hopefully. And I'm so excited. It's been building all week. I'd say my friends up here are like, okay, get this weekend over with because we can't listen to any more football out of me. But it's just been phenomenal.
That's it. And I suppose, as you said there about taking photos, if we're doing this this next week, if you have any photos, send them on, and I'll include them in this in the YouTube video of the interview as well, and people can see that. And of course, it'll also be on on Friday Sport or on GA View the week after or whatever. And I think like what you said now, with all that action, I suppose if anyone sees Ellen in her car going round, give her a wave, because you put in an awful lot of work yourself as well, and that's another aspect that has to be acknowledged as well. So yeah, it's nice to be able to travel the length and breadth of the country, and then it gets interesting. Then once the county finals are done, then it's into Connacht and different things like that. But look at the the teams that are in the county finals, they won't be looking at that. They'll be purely focused on the county final, which is the professional and the right way to look at it. They'll be hoping to get into the Connacht, but of course, if they don't prepare right and win this weekend, there'll be no that'll be the end of the season. But I think even just to get to a county final is an achievement in itself as well, though, isn't it?
No, definitely. I mean, like I said, it just shows their commitment to the game within Roscommon. All teams and all the adult categories played phenomenal this year. Like I said earlier, we got some brilliant results, and like teams, really coming up and like playing out of their skin almost. So it was a tough adult championship within all of um the I can't think of the word now. I'm going to say categories again: the senior, intermediate, junior A, B, and C. But I mean, it's like I said, it's a credit to them. They're like I've the utmost respect for all the teams that have played in it. Like I know my own team was in it in junior B, and we played Northern Harps, and it's brilliant to be able, to see these teams such as Northern Harps and Oran are coming up again, and Michael Glavies and Roscommon Gales and St. Dominic's, and who am I forgetting? Port Pierce's. I mean, like whether it be junior, intermediate, or senior, the girls put in so much effort and work into their football, and it's just brilliant, to be able to for them to get one last game out of the year as well tomorrow.
That's it, and so why to everyone out there, why not get behind the girls from your club as well? There's a wide array of fixtures this weekend, so get out and about and support your local team. And like you said, there's going to be some quality games, and we're going to look forward to reflecting on those games next week. So that's something to look forward to. And if you're taking any photos, send them on to me, and I'll include them on the video.
Will do. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks very much. And that's Ellen Hynes, the acting PRO, and in the Roscommon LGFA.